Hey, CC Swab. Oh, yeah. Hello, Miss Martin. Miss Martin and Regina. How y'all doing? How you doing? How you? Yes, I was getting my coffee. I was getting my y'all. I look awful, y'all. Like when I say, tell y'all, I don't know why, but when my son go out, my son went out last night, and when he go out, I don't go to sleep until he come in. I don't go to sleep until he come in. And this is the first time he came in at 4 o'clock. He came in like 4 o'clock in the morning. I kept texting him. What time you coming home? I texted him around 12. He said, Mom, I don't know. I said, okay. I said, call me when you're on your way. Text me when you're on your way. He said, okay. 2 o'clock came. I said, I said, what time you coming home? He said, I don't know. I said, I'm on my way to bed. I said, I'm on my way to bed. Good night. Lying like shit. I was still up. He ain't coming until like 4:15, 4:30. I was like, what the fuck? But I knew where he was at because the boy mother always called me. She was like, they still celebrating his birthday. They ain't in on the game. But I was like, I didn't go to sleep, y'all. I couldn't go to sleep until I know he was home. Like, I couldn't. But this is what he did. Once he came home, he called me. He said, Mom, I'm on my way. I'm in my Uber. I said, okay. I could have sworn I heard him say he still had like 10 minutes. So let me let you know, I'm halfway going, dozing off, but I'm up. Like, he came in the door. I said, okay, you here. I just laid right there and we're about to see. He came in my room. Came in my room. Mom, what's for dinner? I said, you didn't eat while you was out? He said, yeah, but I'm hungry. I said, oh, hey, thank you for sending love, peace, and blessing from Scotland. Thank you. And I was like, you didn't eat while y'all? He said, yeah. I said, oh, I didn't cook anything. He said, I smell food. I said, yeah, I ate. He said, Ma, I asked you what you cook for dinner. I said, no. You asked me, when you say what you cook for dinner, you make it seem like I cook for everybody, like me and you. I cook for me. Like that, right? He was like, okay, Mom, but what did you cook you? I said, I made me some Simon cakes. Oh, Ma, any left? I said, yeah. He said, oh, I'm about to eat that. I said, but I put onions and green peppers in it. He don't eat onions and green peppers, y'all. I did not put no onions and green peppers in it. I did not want to share because in my mind, I didn't know. Like, your kids always say they don't eat something. As soon as you eat it, they wind up eating it. So when I made them yesterday, I only cooked one can. And I ate it. I ate two for dinner. But I made because for some reason they came out real small. So I had like two little ones in there. I ate on that all day last day because I made that like 7:30, and I ate on it until about 9 o'clock. And I had some rice, and that's all I had. And I had some broccoli, and I didn't even really eat the broccoli because for some reason I don't like frozen broccoli. I prefer fresh broccoli, but when you have fresh broccoli, you gotta cook it so quick. So I had frozen. It wasn't. It don't taste as bad good, but it was okay. I ate a little bit of it. And I'm thinking, he don't eat it. So I already took the other three that I had in my rice and chopped it up in my rice and put it in like my little tiny container so I can have it for like 3 days. Cause I got these little containers I got for my sister when she make her food. It's like little, I think they're like 8 ounces little. They like little tiny containers with the top. And I chopped all my last three carrots because I only made five. Remind me, they're about this big. They really little. And I chopped them up because this is my first time really making them without them breaking. And I put some breadcrumbs in it. And I was like, okay, but they still wasn't, when I made them bigger, they still was kind of loose. So I decided to make them smaller. So I made them a little bit smaller. Then it don't feel like the can was like, normally my mother used to make a can. She would get four nice ones. I couldn't get four nice ones. If I wanted, so I probably could have got three nice ones if they would have stayed together, but it wouldn't stay together. So I made them smaller. And when I made them smaller, they stayed together. When I flipped them over, they didn't come apart. So I took the rice and chopped it and put each of them in 3 containers. So I'm like, okay, that's my dinner. I said I used two, and one for my lunch and one for my dinner today. And I said Sunday I eat the last one because I got a plan in my head. He don't eat it. So he was like, oh yeah, Mom, I eat salmon cakes. He said, Mom, I eat salmon. I said, just because you eat salmon don't mean you eat salmon cakes. I said, me and my cousin Vanessa just had a talk about it. And I was like, Tyreek, she asked me, you making Tyreek salmon? I said, Tyreek don't eat salmon cakes. He said, Mom, salmon cakes is just like crab cakes. I don't know how he figured salmon cakes is like crab cakes. Salmon cakes is not like crab cakes to me. You let me know. Because it's not. Salmon cakes is not like crab cakes to me. Not at all. But he said it is. So I was like, oh. And he said, but now, Mom, you put onions in the green peppers. I said, yeah, I ain't had no onions or green peppers. I didn't want to share. I didn't want to share. I ain't gonna lie. I did not want to share. I didn't want to share. So yeah, I told him that. But I hate lying to him. But I'm gonna tell him later on. Cause he made it a point say next time you make some crab cakes, I mean some salmon cakes, please, please, please don't put no onions in it, and don't put no green peppers. I said okay, but I'm gonna let him know later on that I didn't do that, and I'm gonna make some crab cakes. I'm gonna make some. I keep saying crab cakes, salmon cakes on Monday. I'm gonna make some on Monday for him. But honestly, y'all, I didn't know he eat it. Like I didn't know because normally when I make it, he don't ever eat it. He don't never eat hay waterfall. He don't never eat it. So I just assume that he don't. Marlon, I meant to say hi to I know what I'm saying, but I can't say Marlon. I meant to say hi. That's an L. Is that an I? I might be saying his name right. Mark, he's talking about free Diddy. He better free himself. So I'm uncle now. So, they had nothing to say to my grandma. What? I don't know what they talk about anyway. So yeah, that's what I did. I didn't I lied. I hate lying, but I lied to him about it. Waffle House. How D Freeze? What is Waffle House Ministry? Hello. No, they say Waffle House. Waffle House Granny's watching. Is this and that? Oh God, here we go. It's too early for trolls. Anyway, my sister probably in my life. So yeah, so now I made some salmon cakes. I gotta learn how to make them bigger because when they say they were little, they were little. I don't know what to do to make them bigger. I think I should have added egg in it, but I only had 4 eggs left, and I was like, I ain't want to use that for no egg because I'm baking a cake today. Like I'm baking a cake today. Like I'm real live baking a cake later on today. And I didn't want to get out the bed. If I could have went live in my bed, y'all, I wouldn't have got out my bed. Like I'm still tired. I wouldn't have got out my bed. I wouldn't have got out my bed. If I could have went live in my bed, I wouldn't have got out my bed. I would have laid back. Oh yeah, da, 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 da. Yeah, I wouldn't have got out my bed. Oh, I'm going to make a strawberry cake. A strawberry cake with white icing. A strawberry cake with white icing. Yeah, my son he want a cake, and for real, for real, this one is not sugar free because I'm making it. This is not. He asked me. He said, "Mom, please don't make it sugar free." And this is a regular cake. The rest of my cake mix are sugar free. But this one is not sugar free. But I am going when I make it, I am going to use for milk. I'm going to use my protein shake for the milk. How do you get the code? I don't know. I don't know. I know I do what my sister do. My sister, when she made boss case mix, she taught me how to spruce it up. Like add a little bit of vanilla, add stuff to it, add different stuff to it to make it sweet. That's what I do. I heard her now. Don't get it twisted. I don't make bomb cakes. My son said they be good. I don't know if they be bomb. Cause my sister just made a cake yesterday and she was calling and tell me about it. And I'm like, what the fuck you telling me about a cake for? I can't get a piece. This is one of the best cakes I made ever. I'm like, motherfucker, I can't get none. Hey, yeah, I can't get none. Why? You gonna tell me about a cake? I can't get none. Like, ain't like I could jump over there I run in the car and go get it because if I could, y'all, I would. I would, because, oh my God, when she makes cakes, especially when she in the mood to make cakes, when she really in the mood to make a cake, my cakes come out bomb. They come out bomb, but yeah, she was like, well, I made a cake. I'm like, the fuck? I can't get no cake. I can't get to it. I can't get no cake. I want some cake. Happy 30 to you, cake girl. Y'all, did y'all hear about, they closed down different part of Department of Education. Do y'all know they closed down Job Corps? People is all on TikTok. I feel so sorry for them. Like, one girl's like, she's supposed to graduate this year. She's in the middle of her trade, and they closed Job Corps. I think this the one, and I'm not even gonna say the two states I sent because I can't remember, and I said I was gonna remember, but y'all know my memory is all messed up. But they closing down Job Corps, and I feel, oh wow, and some people is homeless. To DC this summer. Hopefully we can meet you again. She said, my husband and I came back to DC this summer. Hopefully we can meet. I hope so too. I hope so too. Cause hold up, y'all was the ones that we met. Y'all know I ain't good with it. Cause last time some people came out to DC, and me and my sister met up. So we had an old funky good time. When I say we had an old funky good time, we went out to eat. We had a really nice job corps was a good place. Yeah, job corps is a good place to learn trades. But it's this one girl on TikTok. I do not know her name. I wanted to say I don't. When I be on TikTok, let me say this. I don't say, I don't really say nothing on TikTok or anybody really social media. I don't say nothing because people have a tendency, they put the information out there, but if they don't like what you say, they come back and bash you, and I don't want that. So I'd rather not. She said, yes, we were the ones. Oh, we had such a good time with you and your husband. Love y'all to death. Yeah, most definitely come back. Let me know. I'm going to let you know my dates because I actually picked my dates out for my trip. Matter of fact, hold up. I'm gonna get back to you in a minute. 'Cause I'm gonna show you my dates, so we won't get we can make it happen. But she was bashing Jaw Court so bad, and people in there was getting on her. And I like when I read the comments, a lot of people said, "You don't really know the statistics. Why would you say that? If you look at the statistics and do your due diligence on it, you'll know that Job Corps is really good for a lot of people. People was going on it, and some people was in there saying they glad they got rid of it. And I'm like, why would y'all get rid of it? Because some of the people in Job Corps are homeless now. One boy on TikTok said he has nowhere to go. He said his mother put him in there because she was sick and she had cancer. And he said he been in there since he was 17 and his mother passed last year. He said he has nowhere to go. He has no family to go. Now he's sitting in the park bench at Jaw Court in one of them things over top with all his stuff and nowhere to go. Parents coming up there picking up their kids. And it wasn't just him out there don't have nowhere to go. It was a lot of people coming on there because they closed down Jaw Court. And they figured when they left Jaw Court, they have the skill, they can get a job and probably go on. The fact that these kids don't have nowhere to go is terrible. And you got to remember, majority of these kids are black. Some of them are, Caucasian, but majority of them are black. Some of them are Hispanic, Chinese, but majority of them are black. And it's like they all sitting around, and I feel so bad for them. And they would say, "Can y'all please go to some? I can't remember. Go to jobcorps.org and try to vote for them to bring it back." And I'm like, this man. I feel sorry for, and the only reason why they closed it down because they don't have no more. They don't have the funds for Job Corps. They don't have no funds. All the Job Corps are closing. All the Job Corps are closing. So I guess eventually the ones in DC gonna close because my nephew went to the one in DC, and when I say that was the best thing he ever did, it was good for Brandon because Brandon went to Job Corps. Brandon didn't get a trade out of there, but he got his high. I heard the wood. I heard they would close them. They are starting it. Close too much money. Most of students do not graduate. Yeah, but see, they say that, but this other lady came on and looked up, got the statistic. It's untrue. It's untrue about the kids not graduating. It's more percentage of them graduating and getting trades. I understand what you're saying, but see, that's what the other girl said on TikTok. And they was getting on her about that because you didn't do your due diligence. I figure like this: when you gonna put some information out there, about certain things. Just don't do partial. Go deep. Go back in the day. Go back. Really look at the statistics till you can't find them more before you put it out there. And when she did that, another lady in the chat responded to her in her chat and put the information out there. She put it out there and put down the certificate because the girl was like 36% of them graduated. Da, 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 da. She went back and told the lady that. The lady went back and did her due diligence on it and said, no, they didn't. And now the lady who did it and put out her due diligence, I went back and followed her now because I want to know more because I really don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know the statistics. I only know from what I hear because I'm not looking up. And that's another thing. You really don't know unless you look yourself and you look it up. Sometimes it's not good to go by word of mouth because they don't really look. They'll look at a little bit, oh yeah, that's why. No. And then you gotta realize some of the people in job corps are homeless. They parents put them there because they couldn't deal with them no more. They was out of control. And sometimes being in that environment, it makes you do other things. Like, he didn't think about that, but you got to remember, he's not for us anyway. And the majority of the people in Job Corps are black. The majority of people in Job Corps are black. And I just found out I'm being a teacher. D.C. teachers are getting cut. D.C., Maryland, and Virginia teachers are about to get cut. Yeah, 36% is low, but maybe it's. Did you really PBJ? Did you really look into it? Like, is that the first thing you looked up and popped up? If you might have to really look deep into it, because that's what she said. But I don't know. I'm just going by what I can't say it is or it's not, but I'm saying I don't think it's from what the other lady said. Her statistics seemed like it was more because she had more. She had graphs up there that you can look at, and I figured when you look at the graphs, you could tell more. But my whole thing is a lot of them people are. She said, yes, that is correct. Well, a lot of people in there is homeless, and what are they going to do? When I say I felt so bad for this boy, he was like, he been there since he was 17. His mother is no longer on this earth. He said he's about to graduate. He's not going to be able to finish his trade up, and he has nowhere to go. He has nowhere to go. He said his family, I guess they don't want to be bothered with him from what he's saying. They are also in debt, so no money is low. Oh, right. See, I didn't know they was in debt. And see, that's another thing. The lady didn't say they were in debt. She didn't. The only thing she was mentioning is that the rate was low, and the people not graduating. What's the use of having it there? This and this and that. And I was like, okay. I listened to her whole little. I don't know how, because you know how TikTok go. They don't give you but so much. I don't know how many minutes or seconds it was, but I listened to the whole thing. I did not. I did not subscribe. I did not make a comment. I just read other people's comments, and that's something that I do. When I go on people's comments, when I go watch somebody. And it's something I go look at other people's comments to see what they say. I don't respond, but I go look at other people's comments. I don't like, hey Taylor, I don't like to respond to people's comments. I really don't. I really don't. And the reason why I don't, because by me being on social media and I have my own channel, some people they'll come over to your channel, do little dumb stuff, and I don't have time for it. And only when I'm doing crazy how some people forget that it's like to struggle. Yeah, little empathy would hurt. Little empathy wouldn't hurt. That is so true. A little empathy would not hurt, but they don't. I don't know what to say about it. I honestly don't. But I always thought it was a good thing. But I didn't know they was in debt. But that's something they need to figure. If it's in debt, don't. I know DC have two. We had one in Potomac, one called Potomac. I miss Mount Potomac and the one in D.C. up there, Mount Cabinet. I don't know the name of that one. I don't even know if Potomac's still out because back in the day when I was younger, they had Potomac and had that one. I don't know if they still Potomac one is still open because I think Potomac's somewhere else. I don't exactly know where it's at. I know you have to catch a bus to go there or something. But yeah, oh, this coffee good. Yeah, I'm still tired. It was a good program for many years, but it seems to be working. Seems to be not working anymore. Oh, she said it seems to not be working anymore. Yeah, hey, I never went to Job Corps. I never had. I said hear so much bad things about Job Corps, and I ain't want to go. But yeah, each to his own. I hope everything work out, and I hope for the people who don't have nowhere to go that they find somewhere to go. And yeah, I really do. I hope they find somewhere to go. I don't know if they're gonna start closing down little by little by little. But at first, the person said they had to July, and next thing you know, they had to the end of the weekend. I was like, wow, it's just crazy. But I heard they cutting back in D.C. I heard they cutting teachers back in D.C. for D.C. public schools. They come back in D.C., Maryland, and Virginia for teachers. I said, okay. I ain't hear, I heard about it, but I didn't look into it. So let me say that. And y'all know, and then everything you hear on TikTok ain't real. I love myself some TikTok, but everything you hear on TikTok is not real. It's not real. And I heard it on TikTok. A teacher was saying they cutting back and this and that, and she didn't get re-signed for, I guess, the end of the year, her new contract or something she was saying. I was like, oh, wow. And she's a DC teacher. I was like, oh, wow. I said, that's why I want to open up my own. That's why I want to open up my own. Like, really, I really want to open up my own. Because kids need somewhere to look at my hair. Y'all look rough. I swear I wish I could have went live from my bed. Yeah, I don't have no wild stories to tell you. I did not dream at all. I ain't have a dream. I slept so good. I didn't dream. So yeah. And I didn't eat late last night. Only thing I had was water. Then I didn't go to bed until this morning, waiting for my son. But I didn't eat nothing late. Try not to, cause I ain't one no more. I don't feel like killing people in my dreams. I don't feel like trying to fight nobody for no phones, and I don't feel like going to court. So let me stop. I didn't feel like having them dreams, no dreams like that. And I was telling my cousin about it. She was laughing. That's my other cousin. What she said? It said, you are right. Some of these kids are homeless and many not fit in the, okay, many is not fit in trade schools. Sad. Yeah, that's true. A lot of, and then the trade schools there, don't they they have more than what they do when they out? Don't they have like, I'm like, when I think about them having trade school, job corps, specifically these the main ones I think they have, and I could be wrong. Plumbing, electrical. Um, I don't plumbing, electrical, drywall. They have the main ones. I don't know if they had. I know. Yep, I seen accident failure quota of 200 positions. I don't know where it will affect me on that. I don't know. I don't know if it's just public schools or not. But see, by me, I don't know if it's gonna affect me. Waterfalls. I really don't because just by me having my associate degree, I could not be a lead teacher. And once I get my bachelor's degree, I can go into school and I can be a lead teacher. I can be a lead teacher. But by me having my associate's degree, I couldn't be a lead teacher. If I worked in a daycare center, I could be a lead teacher. Like if I worked at Martha's Table, I could be a lead teacher. I'll be a teacher too. A teacher too is a person who has her associate's degree. This is how they rank them in daycare centers. They have CDAs, they had associate's degree, and they had a bachelor's. That means I be working on somebody with their bachelor's degree and some daycares and some, I couldn't be a lead teacher. But some daycare centers that they have people with a associate's degree can be a lead teacher. Each daycare center is different. Each school is different because I have met a lot of people in my Uber who tell me that they don't even have associate's degree. They just had a CDA and they lead teacher. And it has a lot to do about who you know. Who you know. And I think that's really sad, but it's so true. And I when I say I met a lot of people who do not have an associate degree, a bachelor's degree, or master's. They just had a CDA and they have their own classroom. But the reason why they do that, they don't get paid like they don't get paid like a teacher who has a bachelor's degree, master's degree, and associate's degree. They don't get paid like that. They pay them on a low end, and they don't get all the benefits. They don't get all the benefits as the other teachers do. They slack it because they not qualified. And when you're not really qualified, You can't get all the benefits, and that's one of the things the people did tell me. The young ladies and the guy, I met one guy, but the rest of them was young ladies. My eyes hurt. The rest of them was young ladies who said that they don't get the benefits, and some of them, I don't like this, but some of the schools in Washington D.C. pay them monthly. Some of them get paid every month. It depends what school you go on, what program, what you do, and they don't have a. They have their CDA. They be like they get paid monthly. So they don't get the benefits. If they take off, they don't get that time off. And see, I'm not gonna say they're getting away with it because they applied for this position and they knew what it endure. But I think it's kind of unfair for them to be a head teacher and don't reap all the benefits. So like if I go in a DC public school by me having my associate degree, they make me a lead teacher, I wouldn't reap none of the benefits. I wouldn't reap none of the benefits because I don't have my bachelor's degree. To be a lead teacher in Washington D.C., you have to have your bachelor's degree in D.C. public schools. No, let me say, you supposed to, but a lot of them don't. You supposed to, but a lot of them don't. And the ones who don't, they don't get the benefits of being a teacher. And there's a lot of benefits come with being a teacher, being a lead teacher, because you have your certificate. But if you don't have your certificate, you don't get the benefits. And I only know that because when I say I met teachers, I met directors, teachers, I met principals, and they tells me these things when I be in my Uber because y'all know I'm not the type of person. You gonna talk to me, you're gonna talk to me, and I'm gonna talk back. And I ain't got people numbers, this and that, and yeah, and they always tell me that it's about your degree and it's about who you know. It's all about who you know. I applied for DC school when I had my CDA, and they told me I didn't qualify. They told me I didn't qualify, and my resume was bomb, and the questions I answered was the bomb. And before, and they asked you these questions. Hey, love myself. I always when I answer questions, I don't know why I do that, but if I think a question is like an incisive question that I really don't really know, I go to a person who know. I'll write my question. I'll write the question down and I answer it. And I'll go to that person, read the question to them, and I'll let them hear what I said. They'll even tell me, yeah, you need to tweak it, or yeah, you need to change it, so this and that. And the person I go to is my teacher, Miss Kelly. That's my awesome boo, because she's a teacher. She's a special education teacher. And when I always go to her, she always said, you answer the question right. That's how she would have answered it, her being the teacher. Because the questions they ask you are teacher questions. And you want to be on point with DC public schools. You want to be on point. You don't want to answer the question wrong. But when I did it, obviously I didn't qualify, so I didn't never did them again. I applied at UPO. UPO never even looked at my application because when you go in there, it tell you if they look at it. They never looked at my application at all. At all. And UPO has different daycare centers and this and that. They are in DC public schools. And they may say they're under a private organization, but they still under DC public schools. So they never even opened my application up, looked at it or anything. On the app, they can tell you if they looked at it because they'll say open. They never looked at it. I did an application like I say about a year ago, year and a half ago. They never looked at my application, and I met all the requirements, and they never even looked at it. So it's all about who you know. Nowadays, you just can't. It's hard to get a job. It's all about who you know. If you don't know a certain person, you're not going to be able to get there. Like my cousin girlfriend, she worked in DC public schools. She do not have. She have her CDA. She have her own classroom, but she don't have her associate degree. But she don't get all the benefits. It's all about who you know. It is. Hey sis, it's all about who you know. But what job isn't about who you know? Nowadays, all jobs like that, you have to know somebody to get somewhere. You really do have to know somebody to really get somewhere. It's all about who you know. And that's sad to say, but it's so true. If you don't know the right person, you're not going to get that right connection. You're not. You're not. I know that's right. Thank you, Waterfall. She said, a friend of aunt's daughter graduated from UDC along with. You this year in education, you can't tell that. Nothing. You can't tell that hair for nothing. I know that's right. And see, what does she work at though? That's good. You can't tell her no. That's good. But see, it's all about who you know. And then it's a lot. And then it has to do with a lot of people who went back to get their social degree. They started when they were in high school. They started when they was in high school, and they got them in there. Like where I was doing my volunteer was one girl who's in high school, who was doing her hours at the school, but she was going to school later in education. So it's like it's all about who you know. This is so good, y'all. And I'm running out. This is really good. Mm. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But it's all about who you know, and it's cool. I just feel sorry for these people. I really do. I hope everything work out. I hope they hurry up and get. Hurry up in these 4 years. Hurry up and just roll past us, cause this so far it been going on a year. Feel like it been. It feel like it been 20 years since this man had been in office, but we're not gonna talk about that. Now let me get back to my couple. Said me and Tanya. Tanya, you remember the couple that came to DC and we met them, her and her husband, and we went out. We wound up going to uh oh my God, what's the name of that restaurant? And the restaurant in I'm trying to think. The restaurant was located. Is it out? We wound up going to Outback. Yeah, Outback. They coming to town. Okay, I already booked. Look, I already booked all my stuff, y'all. I'm gonna tell you my date. These are the dates that I'm wishing. I hope if nothing go wrong, these are my dates that I'm taking my first trip. My first trip is Virginia Beach, Monday, June the 23rd through Thursday, the 26th. That's my first one. It's a it's a room on the beach. That one was kind of expensive. It was $900, and the reason why it was 900 is because it's on the beach, and it's no smoking in here at all, and it's not even smoking 500 feet. So I decided to get this particular room so my brother can be able to go out to the beach. He could open the sliding door, go out to the beach, and he could be able to smoke. And if he wanted to smoke in the middle of the night, he can go out there to the beach and he could smoke. That's why I chose that one. And that's why it's so high. It's $900. I'm not even gonna lie. The other one is July the 8th through July the 10th. That's Atlantic City. That's also on the beach. And that one was $540, 52 cents. That is only for I think it's 2 days, 3 days, 2 nights. 3 days and 2 nights. And I didn't think that was bad. Now again, July the 8th to July the 10th, 2 days. The second one, the Awesome Boardwalk. I haven't been there in a long time. And the second one is Pennsylvania. Philadelphia, no, I'm saying Philadelphia is July the 21st, July the 23rd. That room was $300, and that is no balcony or anything. I couldn't really find nothing on the balcony, but I wanted to find something with breakfast included. This is included breakfast, so that's not bad. And I wanted to include breakfast for my brother. He can have, and it's also no smoking, but they have a smoking area. I called because I couldn't see if they had anywhere, far away. They have a smoking area there, they said, for people who smoke, so which I like. So he has somewhere to go to smoke, so I like that. Then I got August 11th through August the 13th. I'm going to Atlanta. I'm going to Atlanta, Georgia. That's 350. I'm thinking about that. I don't know. Them are my 4 trips. I know that's right. So I got all my trips, and I booked every last one of them. All of them is I won't get charged if I cancel a day before. And I want to make all these dates. I want to make all these. The only one my brother not going on is the last one, but I have to find one more for us because I want to do 4 trips, and so far I have 3. I actually want to go to North Carolina, but I'm like, who am I going to visit in North Carolina? I know nobody in North Carolina at all. I know no one in North Carolina. I am Taylor. I'm so excited too. I can't wait to go. But I know nobody in North Carolina, and I really want to drive North Carolina. North Carolina like 4 or 5 hours. And I was like, I gotta find something to do in that area. I don't know nobody in North Carolina. I know somebody in South Carolina, but I don't want to go to South Carolina. Like I really, I don't really want to drive over 5 hours, like, because I'm going to be the only driver. I don't want to drive over 5 hours. Oh, we can hook up with Pissy P. She live in North Carolina. See, I didn't know she lived in North Carolina. Oh, yeah. I need to book a trip for each month. Jazz, I booked one for each month, but two, I mean, and the only reason why I changed my June one because of my brother. Y'all know, look, okay. I had to take my brother to the doctor. I've been looking for dude. We've been looking for him for 2 days. I've been trying to figure out where he at. I called him, he answered, they never told me. Do you know this dude he's in South Carolina now? South or North Carolina? He get back today. He get back today. He's with my cousin and my aunt and them. And I called my aunt and said, Auntie, I'm not getting on you. But I said, why y'all didn't tell us? He said he told you. I said, he didn't tell us nothing. He kept telling us he was going somewhere, but he's supposed to let us know when. I said, he had a doctor's appointment. I said, he ain't had the rest of his medication, but I found out he did take all his medicine. So that was, I was like, I had no clue. I said, I've been looking for him. Like, she was like, oh, well, we be back tomorrow. I'm like, okay, they be back today. She didn't tell me what time, but they be back today. I said, okay, this dude, I think it's North Carolina, South Carolina. He's somewhere in North Carolina, South Carolina, somewhere. But he went with my cousin. I love my cousin to death, but I don't want my brother hanging out with you. I do. You're not the type of person. I keep telling my brother that, but I can't tell him nothing. I love my cousin to death, but I don't want him hanging out with you at all. And then the sad part about it, I called this phone before I started looking for him. He didn't answer it. And then when I did talk to him, he never told me. He didn't answer the first time. Then when I did talk to him, he never told me, oh, he with me. He said, I'll let you know. But the reason why he didn't tell me, because he knew I'd be mad. I would have been mad. I would have been like, no, dude, don't take my brother nowhere. I don't like that. I honestly don't. I want to know where my brother at all times. Like, don't do that. Hanging out like, I was real mad, but I'm over it now. He's coming back. He's coming back. I got to talk to him. He coming back. He said he having a good old time. Then he gonna tell me I'm not his mother, and I said I am your mother. You just don't know. So he be back today. I did get to talk to him. He good. He said he having himself a good old time. So he's okay. Just the fact I didn't know. So he did do one. He did do one trip. I don't know what he. And my other thing, I don't know what kind of clothes he took. What he. It's just so much. It's just so much. Like I don't know. But he should be back today. He should be back today. And I did get on my cousin. I ain't too much say nothing to my aunt because that's my aunt. I just kind of, okay, auntie, next time can you let me know? Even though he tell you he did, just like let me know. I had to squeeze it because that's my aunt. I can't, no disrespect to my aunt. I don't play that. That's my uncle. That's my uncle's wife, and my uncle is he's. You shouldn't have your favorite, but he's my favorite uncle. Like when I say my favorite, one of my favorite uncles. Yeah, he's the one when every time I had a car, he'd fix my car, take up my car, do this, do this. He the one showed me how to change a tire, showed me how to check all my oils and everything on my car, how to do everything. So that's my uncle. He the uncle that when I ain't had no tags on my car, we go get illegal tags. Back in the day, in the 80s, Let me say that for people, for the police come and get me in the 80s. He don't do that no more. He like 80 some years old. He don't do that no more. It's pulling down. It's pulling down. Tonya, it ain't doing nothing in D.C. Hey Cynthia, it ain't doing nothing in D.C. If it is, it's not telling me. I don't hear no rain. The only thing I see is my trees moving. It ain't raining. It's not raining out here, baby. I'm trying to figure out what today's Saturday. I'm not really cooking nothing for dinner today. But I know tomorrow, I think I got some turkey wings in there. I want some turkey wings or something. Y'all know what I have a take? I don't want a turkey. I want a whole turkey. You know what I want? Some stuffing. Some good old stuffing. Not no chicken stuffing, just regular stuffing. Because I say stuffing time, but ooh, chicken stuffing. No, I just want some regular stuffing. Regular stuffing with some stuffing with some cabbage, some nice good cabbage with some turkey. Could somebody please cook me that and bring it to me, please? Says, hey, goodness, can somebody bring me some? Can somebody bring me some turkey wing, some turkey, okay, with some stuffing, with some cabbage. Oh, she said she smelled the rain. When you can smell, do you know the rain smell is a ver? I like that smell. It smell good. Like it's like, ooh, it's coming. I could see outside. It's dark and the wind blowing, but it's not raining in D.C. It's raining in Maryland, but it's not raining in D.C. yet. That's what I want. I want some turkey. I don't want turkey wings. I want a piece of white meat turkey, and I want some stuffing. I don't want the gravy on the stuffing. I just want this turkey to be juicy that I don't need the gravy. And I want some cabbage. Hey, I was man, that's something my mother probably cooked today. Tom, you need to go cook a turkey. Cook a whole turkey and some stuffing and some cabbage. Oh my God, it'd be so good. But in the cabbage, put some green peppers in it. And put some green peppers up in that joint. Not red peppers, put some green. She, she said, yeah, Miss Dar. Oh, yeah. Oh, where you at? I don't know why it ain't doing over here in D.C. I'm glad it ain't because guess what? I ain't trying to come out. And then when they do all that, I don't want to turn the TV on. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to do nothing. I'm set for my trips. I'm in Capitol Heights. Dave and Buster is raining. Oh, you close. Oh, girl, I ain't been to Dave and Buster's. I ain't even know. Do they still be busy out there? Oh, butter. Oh, I love me some good butter beans. Oh my God. Girl, where you at? Bring me a plate. Bring me a plate. I love me some. Oh my God, I love some good butter beans with some rice. I love all types of beans. I'm not even gonna lie, but I love butter beans. But you know what? I only know how to cook three beans. I only know how to cook three beans. Black eyed peas, pinto beans, and 15 beans. So then the only beans I know how to cook. And then the only beans I would try to cook. She got some butter beans. I love some butter beans over some rice, over some. Girl, you talking. You talking. That's what I'm talking. See, why are you playing with me? Why are you playing with me? Oh my God, you always talking about it. You know what? Stop playing, Syracuse. Why you playing? Why you playing with me? Tell me that. I want to play. Like I bet you'd be good too. That's what I want. And the reason why I don't really get turkey or turkey, I don't buy a whole turkey because ain't nobody here but me and my son. She said, I'm sorry. Oh, thank you. I don't buy a whole turkey because ain't nobody here but me and my son. And it would go to waste. I could see if I could get a little turkey. And my son not really a turkey person, so it would go to waste. That's the only reason. And when I make turkey wings, I gotta do it two types of ways. Cause my son don't like gravy at all. At all. My son do not like gravy at all. So when I made turkey wings, I gotta put his here and mine's here. Because I like gravy on mine. He like his plain. So I don't really cook turkey wings like that. When I do cook them, it's just like it's like I'm cooking for two different people. My son don't like, but see that's just like me. I don't like barbecue sauce. When I make spare ribs, my spare ribs on the other side, his there, cause he love barbecue sauce. They love barbecue sauce, and I don't want no barbecue sauce. Like so, sometimes cooking for people when different types of is the worst. It's the worst. And the time I get some, I should go buy a turkey and have my sister cook and go get me a piece of turkey. So you heard what I said? Buy a whole turkey, get you to cook it. You make me some turkey and stuffing, and I come and get some. That's what I might do. Cause they'll eat the turkey. I just want a piece of turkey, nice piece, juicy. Oh God. Last time Tanya made some turkey, oh my God. I don't know what she put in the turkey was so nice and juicy. I'm greedy, y'all. I'm greedy. Chicken. She said I made some chicken legs the other day, and I made what kind of sauce? Spicy, but I froze. Okay. She said she froze. You know what? I noticed I used to make frozen food, but my freezer is I don't have a deep freezer. And my freezer, these old time refrigerators I have, they not big and they freezer don't be big, so I can't do like I used to do. She said they not listening. Yeah, they not listening. It's okay. She said, I hear you. That'd be nice though, Tanya. That's like, yeah, that'd be nice. That'd be nice that I do. Oh, Father Day weekend. I need to come over there. I need to come over there Thursday, bring the turkey, and I bring the, look, I bring the turkey, the stuffing, and I actually got the turkey pans on top of my refrigerator. Two gigantic turkey pans. Bring 3 boxes of stuffing. I don't want no chicken stuffing. I want regular stuffing. But if you want to make chicken stuffing, put the regular stuffing to the side for me. So yeah, that's what I do. So we're gonna put it to the side. Let's put it to the side. You're gonna make chicken stuff because I don't want, and you do make good chicken stuff, but just said I want plain stuffing, and I'll bring the 2 cabbage. I'll bring 2 cabbage. That's what I do. I'm gonna make it a point next Sunday. That's what I'm gonna do. I got a plan ahead. I probably bring it over there Friday. I'm gonna catch the bus over there. Yes, I said I'm gonna catch the bus. I'm gonna catch the bus over there, and I'm gonna go to the store where you live at, and I'm gonna go get everything. Then I'm gonna turn around and catch. You'll make the yams and macaroni and cheese. Okay. Oh, you gonna make everything? She said, I'm making the yams and macaroni and cheese. No, you gonna make everything. This when you this I don't want no yeah. She said, you'll make me a turkey sandwich. Yeah, that's what I want, a turkey, but I don't want the whole turkey because I can't do nothing with the whole turkey because we're not gonna eat the whole turkey. Just a couple of pieces, some for my son, some for me. I'm good. She said she'll make me turkey, guys. Tanya, when I you talking about that's what you gonna add to it, okay? Because I'm bringing it over on a Friday. I'm gonna catch the bus. You got a store right there where you live at, and I'm gonna bring my pants already with me. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Catch the bus over. They're gonna take me about 2.5 hours to get to my sister's house, but on the bus because I can catch the bus. I can catch the train then the bus. So that's what I'm gonna do. Catch the bus and the train over there and take it. Then go to the store. Then from the store I'll catch an Uber. I'll catch an Uber and we can do this because I really want it. That's what I want. That's what I want. That sounds greedy though. I know it do, but that's what I want. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, and I think that's a good deal. If I buy the turkey, buy the stuffing, in oh, okay, we can do that. So remember, Tom, don't change your mind. Like we could bring. Okay, now you get the Tito's. You get the Tito's. Cause guess what? When I come to your house to catch an Uber home, that's only like $40. So guess what? I gotta better catch an Uber. I gotta have money to do all that now. I'm gonna have money to get that because everything I want shouldn't come. It shouldn't come over $60. I can get. I ain't gonna get a big turkey, but I get a nice size turkey, and I get 2 heads of cabbage because 2 heads of cabbage should be good. And I get, depending on how big the turkey, I get three. And we're not. I don't want no homemade stuffing. I do not want you to make the stuffing. I want box stuffing. She said, "Can I please come bring some Grey Goose?" You sure can. You sure can, Cynthia. Email me. Email me. TNWater31 at Gmail. Yeah. Tanya, seriously though. I don't want you to make it. I'm gonna get 2, 3 boxes. I'll show you how big the turkey is when I get to the store. Then you can tell me how many boxes. And that shouldn't come over $60. And I think people still selling turkeys, right? I'm thinking they still selling turkeys. So do I have to get it a day before? Because I don't do it take a turkey to throw out. I really honestly don't know. You know what? I'm just gonna order it. I'm just gonna order it. I'm just gonna order it. I'm gonna order it and have it sent to you. There you go. I just thought about it. I can order it and have it sent to your house through Instant Card. Girl, tell what you. That's what I can do. I can order it and have it sent to your house. Instead of me going to the store and getting it and trying to get there a day before. So, second, third, fourth. I'll order it on the 4th. I'll order it on the 4th to come to your house so it can already be there. And then I come and you're going to put the turkey on Saturday, Sunday morning. And then I come over your house Sunday. I'll catch the bus over your house on Sunday. I catch the bus over your house Sunday morning about 10 o'clock. I get up and go cover over your house. And I spend the day there. When I leave, I catch a Uber. Girl, you go. Oh, she said depends on how I'm frozen. About 2 days. So if I do it on a Wednesday, we're not gonna cook the turkey until Sunday. We cook the turkey Sunday. Well, I don't know how you cook your turkey. Do you cook it Saturday night? Saturday? Y'all, I'm sorry. We having a full-fledged conversation. I'm not on my live talking about what I want to eat. Y'all, I sound greedy, but that's what I'm going to get there. Me and my sister. So next Sunday, I'll be over my sister's house. That next Sunday is the 5th, the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. I think it's the 8th or 9th. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely order a turkey. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna order a turkey and send everything to her house. I sure am and let you know. You yay! But you gotta I'm bringing Grey Goose and she bringing Grey Goose and Kale. Okay, that sounds good to me. She said that sound good to me. Sent her email me. Yeah, yeah, that sound good. Yeah, I'm coming right over her house. That's what I'm gonna do. It's gonna be so much. TIAMWALLER 31 at Gmail. Oh, she says slow. TIAMWALLER 31 at Gmail. I download the app to where I can watch. Oh, I don't do cartoons like I used to. Yes, definitely, definitely. I'm gonna have me some fun. I can't wait. I can't wait. Can't wait. You are quite welcome. Look, hey, but look, I ain't need ex Tanya. It's her house, y'all. I just said, Jay, you can come in. Oh, we got ex Tanya. Cause I'm a guest too. Tanya, can I have company? Oh, I'm on this young tripping, y'all. I didn't even want to get out the bed today. I honestly didn't. I did not want to get out the bed, but I'm up. I'm having a good day today. So we're gonna have a ball. Yes, we are. We are. Most definitely. Most definitely. So guess what? I'm about to get up off this line. I've been on here 54 minutes. I've supposed to been coming on here for a little while and getting back off. I've been on here for 54 minutes. I gotta write some letters today. I did finally doing some grants and I wound up doing some grants and some scholarships. I only did like three though. I only did three. I ain't even gonna lie. I only did three. Should have did more by now, but I only did three. And one of I'm gonna tell y'all when I say I know I say I'm about to go. Let me say one more thing. When I say they got some crazy scholarships, here this scholarship I'm about to do now. They got a scholarship for type 1, type 2 diabetes. They got a scholarship for type 1, type 2 diabetes. Never heard such. Never. When I seen that, I was like, what? And the only thing I'm waiting for is my certificate to come in the mail because I need a copy of my GPA because you have to upload a copy of your transcript and your GPA. So I have to do that. So I have to make sure I do that. And I've been waiting for it. I order it. And when I try to do it online, it won't come to print it out. Because I paid the $6. It should be here today. But I paid the $6. It was six or seven. No, it was $6 because I had to pay through the UDC. But they wanted a copy of my transcript, and a lot of them asked for my transcript and want a copy of your GPA because they was like, you couldn't have some of them say that you couldn't have below 2.1, 2.0, and mine's is actually 2.9. That's for my 2.95. Yeah, I thought it was 3, but it's not. It's 2.95. At one time it was 3, but I had got a C. I got so many C's. This go around. I'm not doing C. If I can't do a B or A, I don't want it. But yeah. So I'm waiting for that to come. And they actually have a diabetes type 1, type 2. And I started it, but when I got to the questions, it was like the questions ask you about diabetes, how you control it, this, that. And it was like, I hate when they have, it's 2 questions you have to answer, but it's like 3 questions in one, and you have to answer in 500 words or less. The other one, you got another question, 3 questions in one, 500 words or less. So I gotta do that. That's one I said I want to finish that one up today. So hopefully my transcript come. I don't know why it wouldn't download from my app once I paid for it. It wouldn't download to my computer no matter what I did. But it's still in my email saying. But when I try to put it up so I can download it, before I can go here. No, not really. No, not really. And I hate the fact that you can hear everything in the hallway. Like a person open the door, you can hear. I don't mean to be whispering, but when a person open the door, you can hear. When they walking in the hallway, you can hear. I don't like all that. I'm like, I don't want to hear all that. But that made me think they can hear everything. My son always tell me, Mom, you in the front room. Shh. People can hear what you saying. I'm like, okay, but yeah. So I'm gonna do them. I'm gonna try to do that if only if it comes, and hopefully my certificate supposed to be coming today because I got an empty little cover. I got an empty little cover, and I want to put it in here, and I want to be able to put it up, like put it up, put it up, put it up. And I like the fact that I can't wait to move again, y'all, because when I move again, in my front room, it's gonna be my son, it's gonna be my son. I'm put up all three of his certificates: his high school diploma, his two certificate. One is for plumbing and one is for electrical. He'll have it in a little. His is like in little envelopes. I'm gonna put his in a frame. I'm gonna create a stand with nothing with our certificate on it. I do too. And my son said to him, he always tell me be quiet. He said, Ma, they probably can hear you if you hear. And I said, but they in the hallway. And when I walk down in the hallway, I don't make no noise. I get down out this because I don't want to hear it. So I know they don't want to hear it. But when I move, I'm gonna make one side of my wall nothing but without certificates. Nothing without certificates. Of course, I'm going to put my son first because that's my pride and joy. But I'm going to make sure I have all three of his certificates. And then I'm going to have all three. I'm going to have my high school diploma. I'm going to have my CDA, my high school diploma. And I'm going to have my associate's degree. And I'm just going to, I'm waiting for my associate's degree to come. I'm waiting for my associate's degree to come. I just graduated. If you're new, I don't think you know. I never seen you before, but I just graduated from college on the 10th of this month. So I'm waiting for my associate degree certificate to come. Woohoo! And when my bachelor, man, I got another 2 years. I had my bachelor's degree. Bitch, can't wait. Did I say that? Ooh, I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to call myself a BICTH. But I can't wait. I can't wait. When I graduate my bachelor's degree, I'm having a big funky party. I'm having a big funky party. Like, going party like I can't party. I'm going to party like it's 1999. I'm not going to my graduation, so we're not going to do that. Oh, y'all. Do you know UDC emailed me? I watched a picture of me walking across the stage, y'all. Y'all, I was moving so fast I couldn't even see myself. They was like, it costs $10. I know she is. I know she is. I'm so grateful. I wish she could have been here to sing it. But when I was walking across the stage, because they was like, it cost $10 to get the frame picture. Man, I didn't even look at the camera. I booked. I said, Tia, slow down. Thank you. I was like, slow down. I said, you think I'm gonna pay $19 to get that little clip? My sister, you was right. I didn't even shake the man. I didn't even look at him. I just shook his hand and kept going. I said I was concentrating on my feet because they were hurting so bad. I didn't have a chance to look straight ahead. But I got that picture like, okay. They showed it was like do 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 when they commented. She said, I noticed that too. I was concentrating on my feet. Like I told you, my feet, they were on fire. And the only thing I was praying to tell, I hope your feet don't get out while you walking. Just keep on out. But they sent me a copy of that. And they was like, you got to pay $19.99 to get it. I was like, I do not want that. I can't even see my face. I didn't even look towards the camera. And I shook his hand and kept going. I was like, I was out of there. I said, girl, I was gone. I was not joking at all. I was gone. OMG, man. It was like, T, you gone? I'm gone. I looked at that recording, y'all. I was dying laughing. I was like, I wasn't playing. But I know why I was moving that fast. Because when I say my feet was on fire, that's why I say when I get my bachelor's degree, it's time to graduate. I don't want to do that again. I don't want to feel like that. Like it was 700 something people graduated, and it was like nobody. It was like we was in line for about an hour or two. It was so unorganized. People couldn't take. They couldn't listen, comprehend what was going on around them, and it was just. Oh God, I was just tired. Like my feet was hurting. They were on fire, and my feet was on fire for 2 days. And I walk. And the thing about it, I'm a walker. I walk. I don't know if because when we got there, I was standing in place, but the ground was concrete. The ground was concrete. And they told us, please wear comfortable shoes because the ground is concrete. The ground was concrete. And you know how it is to stand on concrete? It's not good feeling. It's not a good feeling. Not a good feeling at all. And that might play the role in it. And I thought I had the perfect shoes on. No, I didn't. I think I would have came out better if I went barefooted, okay, and walked. But them dogs was hurting. Like, nah. That's why I said when I graduate with my bachelor's degree in 2 more years in 2027, because that's when I graduated 2025. 2027, that's when I graduate again. You think? Nah, I don't want that. Mm-mm. I don't know if I change my mind. I don't know. But for right now, in my head, I don't want that. I don't want that. Honestly, I don't want that. And I was just looking at my classes like I already signed up for 3 classes. I literally have 14 more. I think it's 14 or 13 more classes to go. Okay. I already got three, and I got four, and I can do 14 classes with my eye closed. And I found out. Oh my God, yeah. And I know I say I'm about to go. I keep saying that. And I know I told y'all that, but for real, I cannot go to school in the summertime unless I pay for it. So I'm trying to figure out, I'm not going to school this summer because I want a break. But next summer, next year, summertime, hey Lisa, I want to be able to go to summer school because I'm trying to like do it and get it over with. I can't go unless I pay out of pocket. So I'm hoping that I be in a financial place that I can pay for, or I'm working at a job because I have to get these so many hours that they'll pay for me to go in the summertime because I want to be able to go in the summertime. I really do want to be going to summertime because I have 13 or 14 more classes. And I'm like, I'm taking 3 classes per semester. I want to be able to do it. If I'm taking 3 classes per semester, it's three in a year, it's 3 different ways, spring, fall, and summer. If I take three, so in the summertime, I was taking two. I'm not even going to lie, 6, 7. Summertime, I'm only taking two. Because it's 6 weeks. And I'm not going to do that. My brain ain't going to pop like that. But I got ready to fill my next year's summer classes, and if I can't afford it, I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I have to come out of pocket because I realize financial aid don't pay for it no more. FAFSA don't pay for it no more. They do not pay for summer school. When people told me they were telling the truth, I called the financial aid. They do not pay for it. This is the last summer that they will be paying for it. So I can't go. Like I can't go. So I'm like, unless I take 4 classes, and I'm not going to. I took 4 classes twice, and the only reason why I ever took 4 classes twice because one was a science lab. So I gotta figure out. Excuse me, excuse me. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do it because I realize want a baby to go in the summertime. Summer classes are 6 weeks, but I think I can knock out a class in 6 weeks. Like I can do that. Like I can do that as long as I'm there mentally. I can do that. And I really want to I just wanted this summer off to get myself back together to do what I need to do. But I really want to do summer classes. So I got to figure out when I do my fall spring when I do after I do my spring classes of next year. I have to be mentally prepared. See if I'm prepared to pay for it myself because I'm actually going. Hopefully, I can have money to pay for it. Yeah, because I want to finish up because I literally had, I think I said 13 or 14 classes left. Like the 3 classes I'm taking, I'm down to 35% of my class is almost done because they took a lot of my credits. I only need 47 credits. I only need 47 credits, and I realize I want to get it. I mean, it's not a rush situation, but I want to be able to get done so I can start my. I told you I'm getting my own business. While I'm working, I'm getting my. I have a plan. In order to get my plan to action, I need to have everything on step. So when next year, when Springtime come, the whole time of springtime, I'm gonna be trying to save money up so I can pay for my summer classes because I am going to take two classes in the summertime. It might cost me about 2,000, but I'm going to pay for it. Okay, how would I do that? She says summer courses under falls under 2025. Oh, okay, okay, thank you. So I can't take 20 because I just did my financial aid for 2025 and I got approved for it. Okay, so I can take well, I can do 2026. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I would just think that the way they made it seem like it was just for this year. I mean, for this summer. So it might be it won't affect 2025. Okay, well, I can take it then. I'm good. Whew. I have to worry about the next following year because I graduate in 2027. Let me say it again, 2027. That's my year to graduate. I'm stamping it. Stamp. It might not be around the same time Mother's Day. It might be the next fall because they only do it twice. I think they only graduate twice or something like that. I know I won't be finished 2027 in May. I'm not going to be finished. I'll be finished the next fall, 2027. Probably going to 2028. So I'm like, I give myself 2 years. I should be finished. I love your haircut. I know, man. I'm about to go get my hair cut again because it's not growing for some reason. It's not growing up here like I want it, so I'm gonna get it cut, and I'm going to get my nails done this week. I'm going to get them done this week because it got to come off. I try to take the polish off, it won't come off because it's gel nail, but I'm going to get that done because I look a hot mess. Jesus, well, let me get up off this line. I'm talking like crazy, and every time I say I'm gonna get off, I keep talking about something else. I just wanted y'all to know because I remember mentioning before that about summer classes, and I found out it was true. But financial aid did not tell me that. They so backwards. They was like, this is the last time. They probably don't know what they talking about either. I'm gonna listen to her because she probably know what she talking about. Let me go, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Y'all have a wonderful Saturday. Have a wonderful Saturday. And I'm about to go call my sister because guess what? I'm making plans for next week so I can get this stuff delivered to her house so I can have me a turkey. I swear, I want turkey, stuffing, and some cabbage. That's what I can't listen to you all. They say I can listen to you all. I know I get the rambling on. You know what? This is my last time. I swear, I just swear. I swear I ain't gonna do it again. Me and my bestie was talking on the phone with Shonda. We was talking on the phone. She asked me, what you gonna talk about? I said, I never plan what I'm talking about. I just get on this live and I get to talk. I said, without popping in my head. Because I said, that when I get in there, the only thing I be worried about is my coffee. It's my coffee. I said, I worry about my coffee in the morning. I said, once I get my coffee, I'm happy. I might talk about anything. Because I never plan. Like, I got my coffee and guess what? I just get to talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. I don't know why I talk so much. I need to quit it out. I need to stop talking so much, but eventually it stop. No, it's not. I'm lying like a mug. Oh God, let me get off this line. Everybody has a awesome Saturday. Like, share, subscribe. I wish I had some crabs. If I had some, when I get some crabs, because they are, oh, I know I said it. Captain White, okay, last time. Captain White popped up in my info. They got a bomb sale on crab. Thank you so much. She said she started watching this around the pandemic. I know that's right. We was on lockdown. I was like, no. Captain White just got a bomb sale on medium crabs. And when I said a bomb sale, oh my God, I want some crabs. I don't have no more crabs in my deep freeze. Oh, I need to call my Bessie, see what she doing, see if she gets some crabs this weekend. If I can go celebrate me like six. I only but six and I'm good. Okay, y'all, let me go. Like, share, subscribe. I gotta go.